tons of knowledge here at Inman. Looks like on the first boat there is Kalia Agera going for a nice snap and getting warmed up, and Tomoko Okazaki in the green. Nice little wave here and fires off a couple of turns. Hot action right off the bat here of this game. This looks moving away. Taking a look at this one. Not likely what you see the first half, but trying to really kick out the back of that one. Again, and goes out there trying to shake out the jitters a little bit here in the first and the opening moments of the scene. As I was saying, Dr. Smith's coming in hot out here. Again, there's wave breakage that this heat, but all these girls out there just absolutely ripping, and we want to see what this heat, how this heat goes. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I know that these girls have been out here warming up surfing over the last few days. Of course, we haven't had any wind. I saw out paddling a couple days ago. Yesterday had a really fun surf out there. So coming from Wazoo, don't spend that much time out here. But we definitely spent the last week or so that we've been here really around ourselves we can make up here. So it's dropping into this boat right now. Nice first turn there. We're going to see what else this boat tells us about. Another second turn here. That's going to be a great opening spot. There from just beautiful timing and keeping that tension in the lines. And that is going to be a great score for the white. That's going to be a great score. Good style that off the top, just mimicking surfing to the tee. That's what the judges are looking for out here. Great utilization, being able to take what is on offer out there and try to make it look like there's the faithful using the waveform and really showcasing the brilliant combination that they have with nowadays in kite surfing and being able to utilize that kite obviously, but trying to get as close as possible to making this look like surfing. White Lycra here, dropping in Kalia Agera, going for a nice little turn there, just doing well to stick with that one, and another second turn there on the inside for Kalia, kicking out just in front of the rocks. I believe I saw my parents though walk through the screen, Ben. I believe so. They're out here in Maui for the first time. Definitely enjoying their stay so far. It's been beautiful weather. They've been touring around the island, seeing all the beautiful sights that Maui has to offer. Looking out the back here, see a little bit of the set coming in. Not too much side, switch back to live action. Exciting in front of you here. Looks like moving away once again. That really beautiful style, not quite seeking that turn. Chasing a little bit of a smaller inside wave there. We'll wait for those scores to drop for Luna and update you with those as we can. Sky, happy to see that this morning we had maybe an hour and a half or two of waiting around. We didn't quite know that cloud that's above our head would burn off and the clouds were meant to come in significantly enough to start this event, but boy, it seemed like there was about a 15-minute window there where it just looked like it was going to clear off and get windy, and sure enough, within a pretty short time period it was game on. We're just glad to be looking out there and being able to keep the riders out there and start utilizing the conditions that we've been seeing over the last few days. Yeah, Maui's pretty amazing when it comes to wind. You know, all it really needs is that bit of northeasterly component, and the valley just sort of funnels the wind through, as we see a rider in green here, Tomoko Okazaki, and a lot of speed. It looks like this thing is going to close out on her and she scrapes out into the clouds there. And Luna White searching for a wave out the back there. It's a beautiful wave written so far in this heat by Luna White. This is her first time competing in a World Tour competition. So she's chasing that wild card spot into the women's main event.
I believe it's also officially Kiaki de Boydis' girlfriend. There on the water. He's going to be down there pumping his fist before.
He's made it official then.
It's official. If it wasn't official, it's official now. You've seen the red. Raquel Lima kind of closing out there on the inside, switching back over to Luna here again on the outside. Just what a solid, fluid technique actually, Sky. First time you and I get a chance to watch her today, and she's been impressive so far in this heat, Sky.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot about Luna, obviously. You know, she's been over in Oahu, and I've heard a lot of guys say how hard she's ripping, and it's great to see her here. This is the first time I've actually seen her kite live and in person, so
you've seen her on Finland?
I have not.
We see in the foreground on your screen here, Tomoko Hamasaki taking a look at this one, seeing what's going to hover up here on the inside. Looks like it's going to give a little bit of an open space for her to work with as it becomes a bit more critical, working its way towards shore. Here at the point at Hokipa, nice little off the top for Tomoko. See if she can't hook a few more turns together. Looks like it's going to peter out on her a little bit on the inside and kick out and head back out to take advantage of another couple of waves here about a little bit more than midway through this heat.
So we do have official scores from that first men's local wildcard. So we do have the confirmed 3 men's riders who are going to take those local wildcard spots. Those 3 men are Thiago Candelat, Olivier Sauté, and Top Hat. So congratulations to you guys who are directly into the main men's event, main competition, which will get underway shortly here with men's Heat 1, Round 1, directly following this women's local wildcard heat. But live action right now out there on the water, Ben, in the blue jersey, Luna White. We've seen a lot of her in this heat so far. Big turn there, pulling this thing through the inside, coming around the corner. Another nice snap there in the lip, and holding it together nicely. And that's going to be another great scoring wave for Luna.
She's back to Raquel again, looking like closed out a bit on the inside. Tomoko on a good side on the outside, gaining up in that critical section of the wave face. Let's see what this will open up for her a bit on the inside. Walling up there a bit.
Yeah, carrying a lot of speed through the inside. He's going to go ahead and
that one a little bit
and kick out into the channel there in front of the rocks, and time winding down in this women's heat. Current scores have Luna White in the lead, just updating. Luna staying in first place with a 7 and a 6, so 13-point score total. Followed by Kalia Aguera, who we see here on this wave in the white lycra, doing a layback snap there and kind of catching an edge and going over the front. So Kalia Aguera currently with a 7.33 heat score total, followed in third place by Tomoko Okazaki.
If I'm not mistaken, Sky, that 13 was posted by Luna White so far, the highest heat score we've seen of the day, men or women.
Yeah, just ripping out there as we expected.
Again, she's up the screen here, no shortage of waves taken by Luna White, establishing herself perhaps as a kind of a dark horse here for the main event, Sky. Based on how she's been riding here this early in the wild card, I sure would want to have her in the draw coming up as the women's first round start here later this afternoon.
So cruising into another beautiful afternoon here at Hokipa Beach Park. This is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon here on day 6 of our 10-day hold period here of the 2012 Hokipa Kite Surf Pro. We're just about to wrap up these local wildcard heats and get right into what we've all been waiting for. Men's round 1, heat 1, and into the main competition. Can't wait to see our riders get out there and mix it up with some of the local wildcards.
Yeah, again, I believe we'll be going directly into that heat 1 of men's round 1 after finishing up here. As we switch back to live action, it is Tsushiko Okazaki in the foreground here. Looks like we have a couple of waves wrapped up by our two of our riders here. 2 on the wave at once. Moko in the foreground, looks like that's Luna White in the background, looks like Leah Akira as well, maybe in the third wave as Luna just absolutely destroys on the wave that she's on, working away on the inside, linking turns together. Again, that's what our judges are going to be looking for, that linkage of turns all the way in, milking that wave for all it's worth. We get a nice little layback snap off the top there for Leah Aguirre. Again, waiting for scores to drop and see where we stand in this heat. However, it looks like Luna White has a pretty strong hold here as we wind down this first and only heat of the women's wild card to try to set the main event for the women's draw coming up maybe later this afternoon. We'll have to see how far we get into men's round 1. My guess is we'll probably get through and into the men's round 1, but we'll have to wait and see how much further we can go as conditions hold. But looks like so far out there, waves are here. There are some good sets on offer, no shortage of waves. The wind graced us with its presence earlier this afternoon. As you see in the foreground here, the green flag still up. We are in the midst of finishing up the wild card rotation to set the main event for the 2012 Hokipa Kite Surf Pro.
All riders check in for men's opening heat number 1. It is Sebastian, and Thiago. Everyone needs to check in. Thank you.
Live action in front. Smoka Okazaki carrying tons of speed up off of that top turn there. Seems to be in the right position at the right time. Looks like Luna again, just destroying that top turn, not quite able to hold that together, but man, a beautiful looking, powerful bottom to top transition. Not quite being able to hold that together, but man, certainly with just incredible power and style out there this afternoon. Again, waiting for scores to update.
Again, if you're in men's heat number 1, you need to be checked in. Sebastian, Thiago.